Alright, what's going on, guys? So on this episode I want to talk about my new toy that I got. This is a joiner. This is a 6-inch joiner. It's not the biggest ones you can get, but it is a hell of a lot bigger than the one that I was using. A really small one. So, upon getting this, it's got a really large fence. Everything seems to be in really good condition. I mean, really it is. It's all in great condition, but the only thing is when I got a hold of the knives. Now you can tell that at some point, and there's 3 blades in this, at some point it hit a nail or a piece of metal, and you can tell because on all 3 of the knives there is a gouge out. Get down the blade, you can see this gouge here. Right there. Stay on that beveled angle, working it back and forth. We're not trying to shape it. We got a bucket of water to put the tool in to cool it down. Alright guys, as I was saying, we don't want to actually reshape this bevel. I think the bevel on this is 30 degrees and we want to try to stay at 30 degrees. All I'm doing is when I place this on there, I'm not riding back over onto the blade itself or to the cutting edge. I find the flat point of the bevel and I let it sit there and ride on the bevel. I don't push hard down, I just let it do its thing. I'm not really changing the bevel any, as you can see. I'm just riding it and slowly taking that nick out. Guys, so we have our whetstone set up here. It's been soaking for a couple of hours now. You have to let these things soak and really get waterlogged full of water. If you don't, you'll just be cutting the stone up and it just won't do you any good. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the bevel first. Face down on it, stay on that angle. And I'm gonna work my way all the way around the stone. Just continually working. And I'm going to work, this is 1,000 on this side and 8,000 on the other. I'm going to work at this 1,000 for a while and make sure that I have everybody down to the same level. And by doing this right here, this is going to be able to tell me if how far off I am. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to take and I'm just going to drop a little bit of water. I just want to keep the top of this stone moist. So I've got the bevel done. On the 1,000 grit, I'm going to go ahead and flip the piece. We're going to work on the back side before we go to the 8,000. And we're just going to sit and work that back. Spend a good 10 minutes on this. Also, it's going to produce this black slime or grayish slime. Leave that on the stone. That helps protect the stone and it helps polish the piece of metal. Now I understand sharpening with the stone and by hand, it's tedious and it takes a long time, but if you enjoy doing woodworking, you'll enjoy having a tool that is sharp. It's not, the sharper the tool, the less dangerous it is. Now that sounds completely backwards from what it should be, but that is true and the case. If your blade is dull, that is more dangerous than a sharp tool that can take your finger off compared to something that's going to rip your finger off. So having everything sharp is a must. Take your time with it, enjoy it. It's an art in itself to learn to sharpen stuff. As I'm done with this blade, it is polished on the back side and the front. Pretty darn close to mirror finish. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a strop real quick. I probably don't even have to do that. This thing is just intensely sharp. I want to show you guys, I got that nick out of the blade. It's no longer there, so let's go ahead and get it installed in the joiner and let's see how well the joiner cuts. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was a little bit helpful, a little bit of knowledge there on how to replace joiner knives or the blades in them. A couple tips on how to sharpen it. I hope, like I said, I hope that really helped out. I enjoyed making this video for you guys. I've had an awesome day. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Hit the subscribe button. I would Greatly appreciate that. Like I said, my daughter will always say, smash the subscribe button. If she was here right now, I'd have her say that to y'all. Give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below. Once again, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me.